Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. Spencer Turnbull gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game. And they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Popped him up. Goodrum has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready now for L.A., David Fletcher. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fletcher is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Here it comes on 1-1. Slow little grounder left side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. The Tigers coming up. No score. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. one of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
So striding forward now, Al Kaline. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Rendon has it, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
Set to get his day started, Harold Castro, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tehran has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up for Detroit, Ty Cobb. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Tehran gets the sign. Here's his offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first. And the runner back. Another throw over. Runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Still no score. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Anthony Rendon. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Still 2-2. Now here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Maben. He's there and records the first out.
That is it. The left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
Into the box now, Garrett Anderson. The average on the year for him is just shy of .310 entering action in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Trammell brings it in and safe at first on a bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
The designated hitter.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. 1 ball, no strikes the count. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted the other way out to left center. Maben is there. 2 gone.
Batting center, the right fielder, number 3, Bo Way.
Settling in now, Bo Way, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Maben on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next for the Tigers, Jonathan Scope, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. No home runs just yet and a couple RBIs. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting second, the left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Teheran has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting it, the catcher, Austin Romine.
At the plate, Austin Romine. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Teheran sets. First pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Oh-1 the pitch.
1-1.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Romine blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
At the plate, Al Kaline. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Kaline has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Goodrum at third with 2 away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning. J.C. Castro, the catcher, is in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's Bolton.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, Matt Theis. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Simmons is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Simmons stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, David.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set and the 0-1. And there's ball one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
First and second here with nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there as it falls. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The center fielder.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Line toward the alley in left center. Cobb is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hit the other way out toward right field. K-line is there. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Into the box now, Garrett Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 4-2.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
So now to the plate, Tommy La Stella, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going as they open it up to 6-2 now.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box now, Bo Way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's around first, heading for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
At the plate now, Jason Castro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. The 1-0.
Oh, that's low.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Thaiss. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Two down, runners at first and second. Fastball misses inside. It's even at one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1.
Ball 2.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
To short. Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Angels are out in front, 6-2. Bottom of the third now. Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Bounce to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cobb.
One gone here in the Detroit third. And here comes the Georgia Peach, Ty Cobb. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Rendon has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Coming to the plate now, Alan Trammell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Teron gets the sign. First pitch on the way.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Angels 6 and the Tigers 2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Digging in once again, David Fletcher. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Fouled off. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Now here it comes. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maybin. First pitch on its way. Oh, that's hard hit and caught by Rendon at third. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Daniel Norris will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 44, Daniel Norris.
Now at the plate, Garrett Anderson singled homer run in his last time up.
The left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Trammell backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Tommy LaSella.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Bo Way. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
To the plate now, Jason Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Goodrum into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Matt Thaiss. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Nope.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Austin Roma.
First pitch of the at-bat. Austin Romine is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Romine, the former Yankee, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Goodrum is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Al Kaline. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
2 balls and a strike to Al Kaline. Three and 0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Standing in, Harold Castro, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
A runner on first with 2 away. Still even at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Tigers leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box, David Fletcher, taken in by Scope. There's one on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Stepping in, Jim Edmonds. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels go quietly there. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. So striding in, Ty Cobb. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Change up low, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
Jonathan Scope will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he makes the stop. How about that?
big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit hard towards center. Edmonds will give it a look, but this falls for a base hit. So that at bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tehran sets and the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They still trail here at 6-2. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's out.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. He's going. Runner's off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
And Anderson able to lay off there. It's back to 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Tommy LaStella will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now here it comes. On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Bo Way. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Ronnie Garcia trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ronnie Garcia.
Jason Castro will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Striding into the box, Cameron Maybin. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So stepping in, Austin Romine. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, but the runner's back easily. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly. Simmons on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Ready now, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1, here it comes. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise. They still trail here at 6-2. Digging in, Matt Theis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Number 23, Matt Theis.
First delivery to him on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. A ball and no strikes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Ranging back is Maben. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
At the plate, Jim Edmonds. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Count even now at 1-1. Two and 1 to Edmonds. 2 out here and a runner at second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Anthony Rendon would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And Strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
For the Angels, number 24, Noah Ramirez.
So digging in now, Al Kaline. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
The right fielder, Al Kaline.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball up there.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Ty Cobb, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
In now, Alan Trammell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. From the stretch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner from first crosses the plate.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Troy Percival is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Troy Percival.
Jonathan Scope will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. 9th inning coming up. It's now 6-3. John Schreiber enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Garrett Anderson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
2-1.
This is on the ground over to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy La Stella. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe a favorable call there taken for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
I got to count 1 and 2.
1 out, nobody on. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cobb is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Bo Way.
Stepping up now, Bo Way. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch, and he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Change up, and he can't buy a strike here. 3-0. Jason Castro would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-1. Two out, nobody on. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first is in time, and a good start for Percy here. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Now in the box, Cameron Maybin. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Austin Romine, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
6-3 the final score today. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Julio Teheran gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Spencer Turnbull struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Troy Percival gets a 4-out save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.